Lord, what a week.
Dude, I know. This week honestly has felt like simultaneously like the fastest but longest week of my life.
I know, right?
It's so weird. And I feel like there's just so many events that just came up in my life super quick that it's like, whoa, like, let me just say this just to get it out the way. I've had the best 2 weeks of my life. Like, I can't say that. Like, you know, when you have like off days, right? Like, it's never really an off day. Like, you always like constantly like doing something, like whether doing laundry or like, you know, taking out the trash, doing the yard. It's like these 2 weeks, again, I'm not even gonna lie, like I've been working my ass off at work, but at the same time, like I've been enjoying life. It's been really good.
That's good, man.
And it's like I haven't said that in a long time. So like that's, you know, like
I just started going to the gym again.
Yeah, dude. Time to get that muscle, bitch.
Next thing you know it, I'm fucking drinking protein drinks and taking a white monster in there.
Oh, dude. I've been like, oh, snow strippers. Dude, shout out to snow strippers, bro.
Bro, I hope they come to Vegas.
I hope they come to Vegas soon for like some like boiler room type shit. Cause like, oh my god, their music has been keeping me going. Like,
that's the thing, bro. Of course, we're in a recession, so like,
yeah,
recession music is hidden. White people are fucking bringing back the bangers. The girlies are fucking dominating again.
Yeah, in the charts, bro.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Speaking of loving it, if you remember me,
dude, Luther, dude, I think it's like their 8th week. Like,
yes,
literally #1. That's crazy.
I heard that like this probably might be bigger than Not Like Us.
That is wow.
Yeah,
a love song.
Culturally, it won't be like that.
No.
But like charts, yes,
dude,
it'll definitely be. It might even drag out to the summer.
Dude, no, I'm gonna say this, and I know this is such a reach and such a stretch. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at this point, you know, because Kendrick is what? Like, he hasn't even created, like, enough music videos for GNX. He hasn't went on tour yet.
Nope.
He's only released, like, the Not Like Us music video, Luther, and what was the last? Squabble Up. That's the only music. But, like, people are speculating that he's gonna drop more. And the next song that's going to drop is Peekaboo. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I feel like PG Lang has this set up to where it's going to go all the way to the 2028 Olympics. I think this GNX is so classic already that, like, there's going to be stories that are being told at the 2028 Olympics and being like, yo, in 2024... whatever this man Kendrick did, it was more than just a rap battle. It was like it's leading into something that's like, hey, that's my opinions, but like
staying on the Kendrick Lamar glaze,
like a glazed donut.
We'll be done with the glaze, but we just got to give this man his flowers every.
Yeah,
I think every episode is gonna happen until we're like done talking about it. But anyways, one thing that I was pretty much just thinking about in my head because it was really funny. I think a lot of people on the internet do not like Kendrick Lamar fans because they think that they have to like overthink everything that he says.
That's
and I kind of saw it because look, I no shade to the Dissect podcast, but when that music video came out for Luther. And I saw the post on Instagram, and it was like, did you notice that there's a bunch of circles in the music video? I was like, bro, relax.
Okay,
relax. It's just a music video. Just fucking enjoy it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be so real with you. I was gonna go and talk about the Dissect podcast before you brought that up, but I low-key didn't want to bring it up because I'm like, that's such a reach. Like, it's
such a fucking reach.
But like real quick, like, is it a reach though?
Oh my
god! Like, I don't want it to be a reach, but like, dude,
I'm a fan. Okay. I'm a fan of the podcast. Like I said, no shade, but like, fuck, dude, I get now what they're talking about because that music video comes out
But what if you see the X's in Peekaboo?
Oh
But
my
what
God.
if you see the X's
Kendrick
in...
is always purposely putting stuff in his music and music videos. You must pay attention. This is how we build this world.
Dude,
Like, relax, bro.
I don't know. It's just like that one video where he's like interviewing Doechii. Like he was like, so like you rap this like triple entendre without even knowing, and she was like, honestly, like I didn't even know that, but like like thank you for like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, I think this guy is definitely reaching, but like, dude, it makes so much sense. Like, I'm sorry,
It
like,
does make sense,
it's so...
and it is super entertaining, and you can enjoy things more.
Yeah,
especially if you ever go back and you love a project, so of course you're gonna fucking dissect every single thing.
Yeah,
but like, I kind of get it. I get it now.
It's like one of the, it's like one of those things because I remember when I Am Music came out, and like everybody was like, "Yo, what the fuck does a Cardi and like Kendrick like track sound like?" Obviously comes out, and Kendrick's like what, like in 3-4 songs, like on that, and then everybody's just like, "So the man that's like saying that like I am not your savior, like
Hey, but that's different though.
No, okay, but like it's just like it's like one of those things where it was like at first when I listened to like when I heard that statement, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, why would you say like, oh, I'm not your savior, but then like hang out with like a deadbeat dad in what people are saying? It's just like I get it, but then there was this one perspective that I was watching on one of my favorite podcasts. It's called The Company Man, just with Justin Hunt. And he used to work for Hip Hop DX, and it was this one lady on his podcast, and she was like, I think Kendrick is kind of just like always wanting to be a part of the culture, and obviously he has to level up to like a Gen Z perspective too, to where it's like this man Kendrick is honestly even just like a counselor in ways where it's just like he's like not helping young men, but like just being a part of like the culture and staying within the culture. And it's just like Cardi's not the best representative for the culture,
no, not really.
at all. I mean, but at the same time, it's like Kendrick is just wanting to show love and like go out of his way. And it's like, yeah, he's not your savior, but at the same time, it's like he's collabing with people and just kind of being like, hey, I'm still within this, and like these people are too. But I guess there's like a line that can be drawn.
You just feel honorable, dude, to just you're living in a world where Kendrick is with
Playboy fucking
Playboy Cardi.
Like, who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But okay, let's finish the glaze. Have you picked up any new clothes, by the way?
Dude, oh fucking course, bro. If you know me, bro, I'm always buying clothes. Dude, I'm sending this fool Ernie like pictures all the time, like, hey yo, bro, like look what I just found at the thrift. It's just some like real.
This dude is just flexing me like 2016 grills that like fucking 15, 14-year-old me would have gone like nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like, me and Ernie share the same love for like a lot of just like those archival, like, 2018, 2017, 2016 like type of items. And for Christmas I got this the 2020 Off-White sweater.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's just like one of those things where it's like I appreciated it. I had it for a long time. It's like this is not me anymore.
There's a lot of things in the many like fast phases that fashion always comes with. Like there's a lot of things that I still appreciate to this day.
Yeah,
like,
no, of course.
Dad shoes always stayed. Fucking,
I mean, they're just New Balances.
Yeah, they're just New Balances. Dad shoes always stayed. Of course, there's many silhouettes of Ramones always stayed because it's just stupid. It's just a fucking another way to look at a Converse. Yeah.
I'm loving to see the doc movement like really like flourish.
The what?
The docs, like
the docs,
because like
docs will always
be no, of course, but like I don't know. I feel like it's funny because I always hear like random people coming into like the store that I work at and just hearing that like, oh my god, like Doc Martens, like I haven't worn these since I was like in high school, and then I'm like, were they ever out of style though?
Exactly.
Like were they ever out of style? Because I always felt like Docs were just always in, but I just personally never got into them because I'm like fucking sneaker dude, like you know.
And the fact that in the archive community,
Yeah.
anything that's past like 7-10 years is already considered archive.
I don't want to believe that though.
I don't want to believe it either because I'm like, it feels recent. Now you're making me feel more even older.
Hey, one thing I'm glad I never wore. I'm glad I never wore Noah.
Fuck Noah.
Yeah, we're off of Noah.
Fuck Noah. We're off of Noah. The fuck is wrong with
you,
dude?
Dude, what is like, you know, basically context. There was a recent interview. Do you know what the lady's name was?
I forgot her name, but shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Thank you for calling out bullshit in the community because we do not need people that steal off of the culture, off of the, you know, very, very like people are proud to be in this movement of, you know, not only like streetwear, but just like the pop culture of what 2016, 2015, and even like 2017 was like, you know. And for him to say that like, oh, that brand was never urban, that brand, like, my brand was never streetwear, it's like, okay, so you take from the people and you let the people ride that wave and you let them call your brand a streetwear brand. And
you obviously at that time you probably have young people working with you.
Yeah.
Very young people. Yeah. Maybe our age already.
Yeah.
Working with you, telling you about these new things on the street. So of course you're gonna be like, oh, that's hot. All right, let's push that more. For you to fucking literally spit back shit that I was never streetwear. Oh, I just excuse me.
It's like I make cashmere sweaters. The fuck?
The fuck?
Who was the predecessor making cashmere sweaters for skateboarders and surfers? Motherfucking Sean Stussy. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Stussy made it better than you.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, and it's just like one of those things where it's like, I just hate these like pretentious ass brands like trying to think that like they're the ones that are circumnavigating like the whole fucking, you know, culture. It's like, no, bro. No, you stole from the culture. You stole from the culture and then you pivoted once you felt like it was right to leave because it was making you enough money. So fuck you. Like literally
making them enough money.
Yeah.
And you know what? Somebody's trying to pander.
Oh,
the pandering is crazy right now, buddy. Especially right now. Who do you want to pander to? I wonder who.
Yeah.
I wonder who now that the people who actually put in effort and actually cared about your image put you in that place.
Yeah. It's like, what? Oh, yeah, my brand is now cashmere sweaters and, you know, fucking polo rugby fucking tops. Bozo. Yeah, like that. I think in the video, there was someone like critiquing that video and they basically, I read in the comment sections of that video, it literally said, the culture remembers. The culture will always remember. Always remember. No matter what. Because, you know, the grassroots of this shit is really embedded through like the experiences that you go through, you know, in like the experience that you go through and the trauma that you go through is all embedded. And it's the reason why these people make their art, they make their clothes, you know? And it's just like to hear someone spit in our face, and I'm going to go for this, but a white man spitting in our face, basically saying that, yeah, I took from your culture, but
colonizer energy.
And it's just really, it's just straight facts, bro. It's just straight facts. Like, it's like if people want to say like, oh, like you're bringing race into this, it's like, no, bro. Like, it's just, no, it's not. It's one of those. It's one of those things where it's like you're seeing it blatantly in your face, you know. So it's right like, there. Why am I gonna keep getting constant slaps to the face and not call it out?
Even then, fashion, streetwear, it all started with who? Brown people, black
people, like
everybody. POC in general. We have always put that shit on, and then everybody follows.
Yeah, and then also too, our LGBTQ plus, like
exactly. Without them, we wouldn't have our fashion to how it is now.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be as awesome and as sometimes goofy, and even as cool as it is nowadays.
Yeah, like. Dude,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Let this be a lesson to like the more upcoming brands. If you're planning to be a brand, make sure you understand your audience perspective.
Yeah.
Because whatever you're gonna do, Your audience is gonna take that in, and they're obviously gonna be like, okay, so this is how you are.
Yeah.
And if you think you're doing a good job because the audience is reacting positively, take note because that's how they're gonna remember you. So it's all about perspective. Remember that.
All about perspective.
Noah fucked up.
Noah did fuck up. And it's just like, you said it best. And it's just like, and also with that perspective, it's just like, I see a lot of brands now like fabricating fucking storytelling. Like, how do you fabricate storytelling? This is this is stories that people have went through. And it's just like, how do you fabricate that? It's like you can't. And it's like all these brands that are doing that now, it's just like, I'm glad to see that there's like some sort of like movement in wanting to like be authentic with your brand, but it's like, is it really authentic? And it has to be very authentic to you.
Can you go a little bit more into depth with that? Because I'm a little bit confused right there what you're saying. Like storytelling. What do you mean?
I mean, with like storytelling, like I feel like because here's like what I noticed with like brands and like storytelling. Their storytelling like abilities is obviously coming from like their experiences or like their history, but I think with like storytelling, it's like being fabricated to where it's like it's not being based on their experiences. It's not based on like the stuff that they're going through.
Oh, okay.
They're not. Yeah,
I get you.
they're not understand like they don't understand because they never went through it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying the storytelling part is becoming fabricated. And it's not truly authentic to whoever created the brand. Because I mean, with the houses nowadays, it's not even the people themselves making the clothes.
Don't even talk about the houses. The houses are even being fucking exposed right now.
Yeah.
The trade wars right now.
The party died.
The party China's out here saying like, you think that alligator came from Italy? Are you kidding me? There's not even fucking alligators in Italy.
Yeah.
You know where they got it from?
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
And you know where they ship it? To us.
It's just like, bro.
Oh, here's another podcast who fucked up. They're great. They're awesome. I love them. Shout out to you. But I do not believe that all these fashion brands or like all these brands that say that they make authentic leather have the leather that they think they have. Maybe they do. Maybe I could be wrong. But like, come on, be honest, bro. Where are you getting all this fabric? Where are you getting all these materials from? Come on, it can't be from Europe. It's definitely not from Europe.
Yeah, it's definitely coming from like it starts with a C, man.
It sounds with a C.
Yeah. China. It's coming from China. Like
it's coming from China, it's coming from Africa, it's coming from everywhere
bro.
That you consider as a third world. So
even India. Yeah.
Bangladesh.
People see like made in India or made in Bangladesh and they're like, oh, the quality.
The quality's ass. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, do you know where like half of our textiles come from?
Exactly. Do you know where that fucking Louis Vuitton what's it called? The varsity. You know what?
Yeah, the varsity. Yeah.
Most of those fucking varsities came from Bangladesh, if not Mexico.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like it's just one of those things where it's like it's just ignorance. It's just straight ignorance. But yeah,
do your research, people.
Do your research.
Do your fucking research.
But what are some clothes? Did you pick up any clothes like for real?
Okay, so think about me. I barely pick up clothes now because I guess it's hard for me to get clothes. Really, I really not. It's not that I'm picky. It's not that. I think it's just a couple things I need to tweak on, and it's just kind of like if I'm feeling it, if I'm feeling like a certain aesthetic, like right now, I still I'm feeling this. Like I kind of want to dress like I'm in a fucking futuristic war. So like the first thing that I'm now picking up, I just picked up a pair of capris.
Oh wow,
a pair of capri pants. But oh, fucking god, I bought them off of Depop. 11, $12, right? Should have saw the problem there because they were 11, $12. But you know what? Hey, fuck it. Hey, I came up.
Yeah,
they come into the mail already. I can see the universal signs fucking I tried to go get it from the mail. It's not in the mail. It's in the Amazon box. So I had to call fucking customer service and give me the fucking code because the code wasn't sent to my email.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
what the fuck is up with that. Amazon, fix your shit.
Yeah. You'd think.
And so I had to call, and they gave me the code. Okay, cool. I take it out. I'm like, okay, this is pretty fucking light. I open it up, and you can already see the shit quality of it. You just lift it up to the light. Fucking, oh man. So I was like, 11, $12. That's what I paid for.
You got that Shein, man.
You got that Shein.
Shein.
Shein. I got that Shein. I mean, I'll still wear them, and I think I'll, because I'm not gonna put them to waste. I might as well just actually get off my ass and upgrade these pants.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, man. Mm-hmm. It's like you could, you're a designer, bro. So you can.
So yeah, I'll just start slowly. These will probably become my project pants.
God, that would be. I can't wait to see how that looks. Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, clothes for me lately. I mean, I've just been picking up a bunch of like thrifty stuff lately. I was telling my friends at work, I was like, I do want to start dressing like, in simplest terms, slutty. Like, I just want to have like a more like slutty like.
Speaking
type
of slutty, are you? Because I saw a video that went viral on TikTok as well, talking about like for people who live in warmer weathers, not like 90 or 80. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
we're talking about like people who live in weather that like is above 100 something degrees. Like how do you, as a person of your built status, how do you dress up, or like how do you think what are some better ways to like dress up in the summer?
Dude, I mean,
in the summer, all I see is just and the most craziest thing I've ever seen is essential hoodies. Blue jeans.
Essential hoodies in Vegas weather?
Bro, I've seen
Stop playing.
I'm not fucking playing. Okay. I'm not fucking playing.
Oh, damn, we're still in that.
It's at night, I'll tell you that. But like
at night still in Vegas is crazy. I'm like you're saying in the dead of summer?
Yeah, in the dead of summer.
That's actually
this
crazy.
This is coming from the motherfucker who wore I remember I think in August. August is still fucking 100 and something, 117.
Yeah, like it gets hot. Yeah, it gets hot.
And then at night, it's still like 100.
It's like 8, dude. It's like it's 98. Like 98. Yeah.
I remember me and my buddy. We were walking downtown. I had thrifted a nice ass jacket. So obviously, I was like, "Fuck it, I wanna take it off." And then my homie had thrifted a fucking red puffer jacket.
What the fuck?
Which, it was pretty cool at the time, and I even made him buy it because I was like, "You kind of look like a Kira." So he bought it, and then that night we went to go fucking, literally bust out. And fuck,
oh, dude,
what a bad idea, bro. Anyway,
y'all were sweating, bro.
We were, oh man. Once we got home, we were like.
Dude, I could like. It's funny because it's like I could feel that right now,
dude.
I could feel that shit for real.
Brutal.
Oh god.
But how do you dress in the summer? Like, what do you think?
All right, so I'm gonna say this: like, accessorizing is like key, because in Vegas weather, you're gonna have to just wear, your tank tops and your basics, like. But the accessorizing is the one that's really gonna uphold like the entire fit at that point. So I'm trying to get as much rings as possible. I'm trying to get like some funky earrings,
real rings, right? You don't want to have green finger.
Oh, no green finger. I ain't gonna lie, like working at the job that I work at, like you're gonna get some of those like nickel like rings and stuff, and it just stains your finger. But the aesthetic.
I think a couple coins were made out of this one.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I just
Abraham Lincoln peeking out right now.
I try to find my 925, my sterling, but it's kind of it sucks because there's not a lot of just like very like just cutthroat like jewelry. Like this one I have from Personal Fears NY. Love their stuff. I wish I could afford your stuff more, but like this is the only ring that I have right now. I even love hard jewelry because they just have like some of the like more like cooler designs too.
Okay.
But accessorizing is just gonna be key. So I'll throw on like maybe like a head wrap, a bandana, put on a couple rings, yo, like necklaces, you got to get all your necklaces from like a thrift store. Like they're gonna have the most eclectic, fun, jewelry ever. And I say honestly, with your guys' fits, just keep it simple. Just in the summertime, I'm usually wearing like cutoff tanks, uh, very thin, like feathery, like affliction tees. Even what do you call those? It's just like those very like 90s cuts too. I love like the tight fitting tees. And then I'm always just I love baggy jeans.
Small top, big top, big bottom.
Big bottom. Like, like essentially, and I've been like really trying to get out there with my fashion sense. So like, I've been shopping in like the women's section, and honestly the patterns of the blouses.
Are you gonna be that motherfucker who wears Timbs in the summer?
Oh my gosh, dude. No, fuck no, dude. I've been wearing like these crazy like Reebok military boots that I found at a thrift, and like those have been holding me down for like the longest time. And my Doc Martens with embellishments.
We need to get you some new shoes, bro.
Dude, I love my shoes, and I'm not. I learned over time. It's like you've seen my collection of sneakers, but it's just like they're just not me anymore. And
I know, but like, there's definitely good summer shoes out there that are not sneakers.
A Vagabond has really been catching my eye lately. They're so clean.
How about a pair of boot?
What is it?
A pair of boot.
What is that?
A pair of boot? A pair of boot shoe?
No, I never heard of that.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah, you have to show it to me because I actually never
Basically, what I'm talking about is like, it kind of looks like it's a shoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's sometimes made for just like lifestyle, or originally it was for hiking.
Oh,
right?
wow.
And it comes from the work. Of course, it comes from the workforce.
Yeah.
But it's more like from people who are living more in the mountain area where it's more rugged. But I've seen it last year and even this year that it will come back, and then a lot of it will be pulling off with a lot of fits.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially now that our generation has moved on from the sneakers, and are getting into like more boots, pair of boots, hiking boots, everything that like isn't childish anymore. That doesn't reflect me. That's not me again, bro.
That's me, bro.
That's not me, bro.
God,
fuck you. I'm pulling up with a CDG hard play t-shirt, my blue denim jacket, and my ripped black denim jeans with my CDG Converse on.
Jesus Christ,
you won't tell me nothing, bro.
Dude, that was like essential.
I'm bringing that back.
And I want to see it because like it's been a long time since I've seen someone. And when I do see someone wearing that type of outfit, I'm like, wow. Like I was like, nothing's changed. Like it still looks fly in my book. Like I'm like, even though like I know what era that comes from, I'm like, you know what I saw the other day?
What'd you see?
I saw a pair of the H&M Mason Margiela like Chelsea boots.
No fucking way.
I wanted to buy it so bad just to like have it, but I'm like, no, we move past from this. Like we don't. Clarence.
Hey, Clarence, are you making a special appearance?
Oh my god, you just came at the right time, dude.
Fucking love that guy.
God, I love Clarence. But yeah, dude, like just seeing those shoes, I always think back. I'm like, God, what was like? Why? Like, how did I dress back then? I went into my Google Photos the other day, bro. When we edit this, I'll send Ernie a photo of myself from like 2014. But like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, tap out tee, Fox tees. I was wearing that OP from Walmart. Remember that brand, like that freaking
yes,
that surf brand, dude. I like was.
Would you wear South Pole as well?
Oh my god, was I wearing South Pole, dude? I was wearing Fat Farm. I was wearing South Pole. I was wearing. I ain't gonna lie. It was kind of easy to find a pair of Jabots back then.
Oh fuck yeah,
dude! And it was like people didn't realize that like there was like back then when you thrifted, like you could find like a pair of like Jabots or like Ed Hardy's like just sitting there.
Easy.
Like nobody wanted them. Like nobody did because they're like, oh, this fat is out, dude. And it's just like I would get like 2-3 pair of Jabot jeans, and my friends would be like, where'd you get that? And I'd be like, oh, I got it at like Fala's for like $2.50.
Holy fuck, follows.
Dude, you remember Fala's, bro? Oh my god, dude, Fala's. OGs
Dude,
remember what the fuck Fala's is, bro.
You just unlocked. Whoa,
bro. Real motherfuckers know what Fala's, bro. Fala's Paredes, bro. Oh my god, dude. I remember walking into that bitch thinking I was the shit, man. But dude, I swear to God, if I could like get a fucking like portal back into time and like go to Fala's now, oh, I would be swimming in a gold mine, bro.
I'll be bringing back the Denver Nugget jeans,
dude.
Look, do you see my man? You see him? You see him?
Dude, it's just like crazy to think about like how like all this stuff. I even said this, like they never posted the video, but like when I had like that interview with like Rogue Garms in New York, I literally told them that like they were like, what is one trend you just don't like? And I was just like, honestly, I'm gonna be so real. Like the whole like Y2K movement, I was just being a hater, but like I literally said that just for the fact that it's like I wore that shit like thoroughly, religiously. Motherfuckers be like, why the fuck are you wearing a Domo tee? Or like, why the fuck are you like, like they would like clown on me. So even Cortez's, dude, people were like, why you have bowling shoes on? Like,
or why do you got gangster shoes on?
Yeah, like they would like say some like real, and then now it's just like, man, you see my ALD Nike Cortez's, or you're like,
bruh.
They're like, oh yeah, Affliction, Tap Out, blah, like Famous, Crooks and Castles, like all
Southpole.
Dude, Southpole, like I was wearing that, clowned on. And this is like, now it's like, damn, bro, that shit hot, man. I'm like, man, this is bullshit, bro. Like,
just have fun.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
July, baby, that shit is gonna be lit, boy. You got Superman.
Dude, I know.
You got Jurassic World. Oh, wait, no. Superman, Fantastic Four, then Jurassic World. But do you have high hopes for this Jurassic World movie?
I don't.
You can be honest. It's okay.
Okay.
You can even go too deep with like the Jurassic series and how it's affected you and how it's traumatized you.
I ain't gonna lie. Actually, okay, so basically what I wanted to say with like just like the Jurassic series in general.
Okay.
The Jurassic it's just like it's just boys. Like just boys being boys. Like, it's like we all have a common factor. We just love fucking dinosaurs, right?
Yes.
And it's like, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm like I love Jurassic, the series and all that, and I remember vividly like watching like Indiana Jones and like Jurassic, like the series, but it was when I was very young, so like a lot of like the lore and like the story is like kind of just like lost in my head. Like I don't really remember, but it's like if I watched it again, it's like it'll come back to me. But the one thing that me and my homie were talking about that was so funny yesterday is that the Jurassic series was just so like people just fucking died gruesomely.
They did, bro.
Like there's this one scene that me and my homie were talking about where like, there's this one like lady, I forgot which Jurassic movie it was, but like this one lady is basically like a tour guide. And like,
oh, this is a Jurassic. Oh, dude, everybody. When that fucking scene came out,
we gotta roll that clip.
There was a fuck ton of. I will roll the clip, but there was a fuck ton of articles about that scene. They were like, "Yo, is this too much?"
It's like because it's like.
And I was like, "Bro,
why is it rated? Was it rated R?
It was rated PG-13, bro."
Dude. It's like, imagine, because
bro,
it's like, what movies were you getting during that time? Like you're getting like horror movie wise, like what, like It?
Yeah,
like those.
And those motherfuckers were like, "Was it too much for Jurassic World?" And I'm like, "Bro, It just came out like the same year."
And it's like that was rated R. Rated R. And it's like weird because it's like, dude, that one scene specifically where she's like, yeah, she was a bitch, like to like the kids and shit, but like. Dude, fucking like what dinosaur came and like fucking ate her alive? Literally just came and she was like, dude,
Bro,
that like it's like engraved in my head
Bro.
because I'm like, it's so fucking like traumatic.
Fuck, I even saw a video about this. Because they're like the girl, the tour guide, literally gets fucked up by the flying dinosaurs. I forgot the name of them. They're not pterodactyls. I'll tell you that. From there, she gets taken, dropped into the water, gets taken again by one of the flying dinosaurs, and then while the fucking flying dinosaur is trying to get away, she gets eaten by the mosasaur. Whoa! What the hell? And then after that, you get like a family friendly scene. Sorry, family friendly scene with Chris Pratt and I forgot her name. I keep forgetting her name.
I forget. I don't know the actor's name sometimes. I'm like,
and the two boys, they're like, "Oh, yo, you're awesome, Chris Pratt. Oh my god." She's like, "Bro, we just watched one of the most gruesome fucking scenes, and this is how you change the tone." Fuck, dude.
Like Chris Pratt's there at least.
Chris Pratt's is at least there, using his superpowers against the dinosaurs. Fucking using the force over here, and it's just like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck is? Wait, it's like, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it's just like sometimes, like, see, my opinion on like the Jurassic series is just like for like how enamored I was by like, wow, there's dinosaurs that we're seeing in real like time. You know what I'm saying? That's like the coolest thing. It's like these creatures were extinct and now they're alive again, you know? So that's already like the fascination with it. And then when you're watching like the series when you're growing up, you're like, whoa, this is very fucking gruesome and dark. And then you're just like enamored by it even more because you're growing with it and you're like, this is some real like boy shit, you know? Like you just like it. And then when you start to actually look at the movies and you're like, wait a minute, this is kind of fucking stupid because who the fuck would ever develop this? And again, how the fuck would you even like maintain and run that? Like you start thinking like that, and then you're just like, all right.
And it's not even your fault; it's the movie's fault.
Yeah,
because the book is completely different, bro.
Really,
it's completely different. If you ever read the book, you think it's gruesome in the movies. Oh boy,
it's more. It's like,
bro, motherfuckers get chopped. Mutilated.
God damn, I didn't know it was like that.
Bro, he goes into Michael, bro, that motherfucker went into detail. That motherfucker went into the detail of whatever those dinosaurs were doing to those white people, bro. Crazy. And I always wish that, because now that I grew up and I read parts of the book and read stuff about the book and I read stuff about the author, I wish they would have gone through that direction. You know, I love that Steven Spielberg, great guy, great director. He created some of the most iconic movies.
Yeah,
he really made us. He enamored us with the idea of, you know, dinosaurs back in humanity, and they're back into the world, and then also giving us the important question, and it's just like, but why?
Yeah,
you know, but why? Why would you do that?
Yeah,
you know.
Because it's like I mean,
and now that they're back, that's pretty fucking horrible that they're back.
Oh yeah, no, for real. Because it's like you fuck up the whole ecosystem.
You will fuck. That's what the fourth one should have been about.
You know, it's like, that would be, dude. That would be wow! I never even thought that would be an amazing concept.
Bro, that should have been the fucking concept. Like it's just like
a post-apocalyptic fucking dinosaur world.
Exactly.
Oh, because, dude, you're cooking, bro. My God, you're fucking cooking.
Because like, fuck, dude, you literally
All right, let him cook. Let him cook.
From learning about like environmental studies.
Yeah.
How easy it is to fuck up the ecosystem.
Yeah.
If you introduce a new predator and that predator becomes an invasive species.
Yeah.
And now you can't find another predator who can fucking take care of that predator.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So like if you introduce dinosaurs and it just fucks the lost potential, bro.
Yeah. Let's make the same old shit, add a couple of different storylines, call it a day. Box office hit, $600 million. Like,
show you the best parts in the trailers, And then the rest, you're gonna go see the movie. You already paid for the fucking movie.
Up for interpretation.
Up to interpretation. I don't give a fuck. You
Yeah.
already paid for the fucking movie.
Yeah. And it's like, that's why it's like when I saw the last Jurassic, like, that was the one with Chris Pratt in it, right?
Yes.
Okay, why did I see this again? Like, it's just like, if I wanted to just see the same thing, but just with Chris Pratt in it, like, to not discredit all of it, it's just like, why do we need these movies when whatever you just brought up, you know, like the fourth time, like, you know, like a different world in a post-apocalyptic dinosaur world.
They like for real lost the plot.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just like, now if you want to do this, it's like gonna have to be a whole new storyline, which is what they're doing, right?
They're probably doing that.
Yeah.
I haven't been looking at much as a speculation. I hope they go the horror route, because that would be awesome.
Dude, if they did the horror route, oh, thank you.
Fuck.
I don't know. I'm hoping they go a different route. And again, from being a boy and being a young, you know, person into that, it's just, it would be really great to see them take a new direction instead of the whole like, wow, welcome to the tour of dinosaurs. Oh my god, the dinosaurs are loose and they're eating everybody. It's like I'm kind of tired of seeing that. It's like we need more like substance. You know,
our main character with like heavy plot armor just doesn't even make it. That was another crazy thing that I noticed rewatching the last one. These motherfuckers literally, bro. I'll point you out. There's a scene in the movie of Jurassic. Fuck, I can talk about this all day, bro. I can do this all day. but oh, just to close it out, there's a scene in Jurassic Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion. They shoot out. I think her name is Blake, the character. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to correct myself, or I won't. I don't really care about these movies.
I'm dead.
They shoot her out of the airplane because they say that there's only one parachute for saving a life. So they chose her and they shoot her out.
Yeah.
She has like a terrible CGI green screen fucking scene where she gets shot out, and then the two people who stay in the plane is the pilot and Chris Pratt, right? Obviously, they're gonna crash down, but they don't even fucking put on their seatbelts. It's like I would be terrified, you know.
It's just like plot armor.
Wait, it even gets worse. These motherfuckers crash, and they get the fuck out of the airplane. Not a single scratch on them. Not a single fucking scratch on them. Not a single sign of trauma. Yo, I would have been in distress. I would have fucking broken an elbow or something. I don't know, bro. Show me something that these motherfuckers are actually hurting. These dudes come out like superheroes, just like that shit was nothing. You drop from I don't know how many thousands of feet in a big ass cargo airplane, no seatbelt. Saying that like, oh, we might be fucked because we don't have parachutes. Y'all were okay. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What was all the build up for?
That shit's just so egregious, bro. like
what the fuck?
So like, what do you think? Like, where are you at with not only just the Jurassic series, but like, where are you at with this new movie being speculated to release? You know,
I just hope that they really pay attention to the audience. We need something new. We need the horrors of these dinosaurs. We want to know, like, people are not that dumb, bro. Hey Drake, they're not slow.
Fashion predictions. What are you like seeing, or what do you think is, you know, just Heidi boys?
Yeah. Heady boys are back.
Heady boys.
Heavily, ever since like the establishment from last year with the Dare being big and all this really good electro music, pop music coming out. So of course,
shout out to Two Hollis, man.
Oh, shout out to Two Hollis. He did pretty good. I saw his Coachella set, by the way.
Pretty sick.
I think people are definitely like having more fun with their outfits, especially now that I really want to see more boho.
Oh my god, dude.
I really want to see more like
Yes.
bohemian outfits.
Yes.
So bad. Like people, we're in a recession. Look like it, please.
Hey,
Work with what you got.
work with what I got.
Work with what you got. Hey, the
Hey.
monarchs back in like I don't know 1800s when like motherfuckers were like literally like descending from monarchy. They had to work with what they got, and they came out with a whole ass new genre.
Why they
of
look got
fashion.
shit on though?
They had that shit on.
They
So
had
like
that shit on for
people,
real.
come on, you motherfuckers need to think about outside the box.
Yeah.
We're in a recession right now. I do not fucking care that you got on the next Balenciagas or the next Rick Owens or like whatever the fuck you find on Grail that looks like garbage.
Dude,
I do not care, bro. I need you. I want to see either your personality shining through your fashion or through your knowledge.
Bro, talk to him, bro. It's fucking
like,
talk
bro,
to
I'm
him.
so tired of like.
Dude, no, I feel like you needed to get this out, bro.
I'm so fucking.
I think you needed
here's another thing. I fucking hate.
Talk to him, bro.
I fucking hate how you motherfuckers took the aesthetic of our Japanese dark fashion of like
oh my god, like the dark academia shit.
Yeah, the dark no there's another. First of all, that's not BK.
Yeah.
It's bohemian fashion, all right?
Yeah.
And second of all, they're not even doing it correctly. You motherfuckers are just copying a character. All right, you all look the same. No, you guys are not mysterious. You guys don't look cool.
pull up my note. Pull up my note.
I do not care that it cost you this much. You can clown on me. I don't fucking care, bro. At the end of the day, I got more personality than you do.
Real.
But like, fuck, I'm so tired of it. You motherfuckers need to read a book. I know some of y'all's reading levels are like the lowest they've ever been right now.
Do some push-ups, man.
Do some push-ups. I don't know, bro.
Get your head cleared. Realign yourself, you know. Like
take some ashwagandha or something.
Ashwagandha
or something.
I'm telling you. Come on. Hit it.
No, I'm saying, bro. But anyways, yeah, some more research needs to be done with our like. If you're gonna get into something, really like dive deep into it, brother. It can't just be like whatever your happy little good looking fashion influencers wearing. Like you need to know. I need you guys to like understand like the importance of why. You know, why do you put it on? Why are you putting it on?
No, exactly.
Especially now. You should see now that like on the internet how like for a big example, we brought it up. China is literally telling you this is where they get it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for example, we used to go crazy for Jordans. Why? You know, when Jordans are being made right now, still to this day, for $30, and motherfuckers mark them up to like $400 to almost $500. Come on, bro. Think why? Why? Okay. If you want to look edgy, if you want to look cool as fuck, it starts with you.
It's